And indeed, from Pembrokeshire, it is your daytime show with Ocky White Travel, celebrating 60 years of making holiday dreams come true. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? And if you are looking for a little getaway, check out the details now online at purewestradio.com. Just click on Ocky White Travel. In fact, actually, I've just returned from my holidays, celebrating a very good friend of mine's birthday, and he actually joins us on the show right now. Carl Williams. Hello, matey. Good morning, sir.
Hello, buddy. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well, recovering. But what a cracking way to celebrate your birthday in the White Isle. But someone who would never go back there again, just saying off air a minute ago, but he'd happily live out in Nepal, is Darren, who joins us as well, the CEO of Signpost Cymru. Welcome along to the show, Darren.
Thank you, Toby. Thanks for inviting me.
No, absolute pleasure. Great to have you on with us, guys. Carl, first up, great to have you on the show, my man. And interesting your links that you've got with Signpost Cymru. And, you're really getting behind these guys by doing quite a mammoth challenge by heading off to base camp in Everest next year.
Yeah, so we've waited till today to announce it. It's nice to be back on. I haven't been on for a little while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, but through different means and ways of not being on, it's kind of brought me around to here, which is quite extraordinary, really. But yeah, it's I've decided to do a challenge through Darren, and we'll have the backstory now. But myself and a few other people, I'm hoping to get a few more people on board over the next 12 months. We've decided that Darren does a fantastic expedition through Signposted Cymru, which is a mental health and wellbeing charity in Wales, and through my developments and through some situations that I've been in building up over the last couple of years, I've been connected with Darren and the charity, and I thought, what better way than showing my journey and how I've helped develop myself through doing something absolutely huge and tremendous via the charity in order to one, give back, two, create awareness, and three, develop access and opportunities for other people to be helped and also kind of get behind something like this. Yeah,
and what a epic challenge, and what a great way of doing it. Darren, tell us a little bit about Signpost Cymru, because to be honest, when Carl said about it, I'd not heard of you guys, but I absolutely love what you're about and what you stand for, and the huge difference that you're making.
So I'm a veteran, army veteran, and 5 years ago, due to my own struggles and a breakdown, I tried to access services. Basically, I couldn't get no help anywhere, and that's NHS and that's veteran organisations. So during lockdown, I started free boot camps every morning just to get people active, get them outside and help with the mental health. And from there, then it grew into this amazing charity that we designed. And what we're different to anybody else is we're instant, we're immediate. Within 24 hours of somebody making contact with us, they'll have a mental health practitioner or a counsellor reaching out to them and giving them initial 8 counselling sessions. And then after that, if they need any more support, then they can. But it's not just the counselling, the therapies, it's the fitness, it's the outdoors, it's the financial support, social integration and mindfulness. For somebody who's old school, I didn't believe in the mindfulness side of things like cold water therapy, meditation, yoga, but now I'm massively invested into it. You know what I mean? And that's what we are. And the connections we have with Pembroke is that one of our trustees, Dean, is from Pembroke Dock, a good friend with Carl, and that's how we kind of got together.
Incredible for both of you to sort of, be so open and honest about your struggles. And I think this is the day and age that we're in right now. It's great we can have this open conversation, have the dialogue and be able to, say that it's okay to not be okay, and to be able to talk about it is one thing, but accessing the help. And I think we've already touched on there, Darren, is why the charity is so unique is it's instant. And I think we have lost so many people because of how long it takes to go through the system and to get that correct support.
100%. And don't get me wrong, there is amazing third sector organisations out there. There's great ones in my area, and nationwide. And the NHS is a great tool. We know that they are, overwhelmed at the moment. But there are great organisations out there. We just pride ourselves on, like I said, it's a 24-hour period. If you need instant access, you will get instant access. And you have to be there for the individual, and not saying we'll call you back and forget to call them back, And like you said, it does fall on deaf ears sometimes, but you know, we've lost so many people through suicide, especially in our valley. You know, we're in RCT, you know, and over the last 6 months, there's been a very, very high turnover of suicide, which is one of the most unavoidable deaths out there, you know. And it's trying to give education, you know, being okay to talk about things. And what is good at the moment is you've got a lot of famous people like Tyson Fury, like Ricky Hatton, you know, men that are coming out and saying, look, we struggle with our mental health. Please talk about it, you know. And I know we emphasize on men at the moment, but we help children, women, you know, the LGBTQ plus community. You know, we help anybody. You know, there isn't just one cap fit all. We help everybody.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible the work that you do, and you know, hats off to you guys for pulling it together and for being able to offer the support, Darren. You know, it's absolutely amazing. So where did the sort of the Everest Base Camp Challenge come into it? I mean, you know, obviously it's the highest point that we can climb to, but how did that come about?
Yeah, so for personally myself, I started in 2022, and we've done it every year since. Dean Jones, again, who should be on here soon. Dean initially was going to come with me in 2022, but backed out for personal reasons. And since then, we've done it, you know, ever since. Like I said, it's something that you can strive to do. It's doable, okay? But it's a good mindset. It focuses you, and it gives you that 12-month period then to get fit, to get active, you know, and set yourself a goal and a target. With mental health, okay, it's key that you have a goal and a target to achieve. It's like anything. We achieve something and we feel good about ourselves. You know what I mean? We release chemicals in our body, endorphins, serotonin, dopamine. And when you've got that focus to look forward to, even if you have a down day, you know, the next day you can get up and go, right, let's get back on the horse because we've got this to aim for. Now, down in Pembroke area and Pembroke Dock, you know, we've got Carl there now with Synergy, you know, and what will happen then is Carl will run walking groups, fitness classes, all under the banner of himself and Signpost Cymru. And we can spread further afield then. And anybody's welcome to come on this journey with us. Okay. And obviously, Carl can talk about that later on.
Yeah, fantastic. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And this is what it's all about, really, isn't it? It's just spreading the word and just saying, look, this is here if you ever need it, but also, you know, be a part of the bigger journey. So what sort of things have you got planned then, Carl? What's going to be happening?
Well, what I want to try and do is build up, as you know, guys who listen to Pure West Radio, I used to do a walking group a few years back and then COVID hit and then we had to slow it down. But what I found and what a lot of other people found too is that doing something on a Sunday morning was the best way to finish the week and start the new week fresh, give you a good mindset, give you good motivation and positivity. So I want to start the walking groups back up on a Sunday. I want to do them every other Sunday to begin with. And then as they build in popularity and we can get more people and more destinations to go and visit locally, because let's face it, Pembrokeshire people, we have some amazing places that we can target and we can meet up on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. So we're going to get the walks in. Then we're going to do 2 classes a week where people can come along free and they can do some training with us. So we're going to do them a morning one and an evening one. And it'll be for everybody, as Darren will do in his boot camp. So people say, what level do you need to be at fitness-wise in order to get involved in this? There is no level that isn't achievable. You know, that isn't an option to come in and achieve goals. I've had people in classes before that had to sit down and do workouts because they had no use of their legs for a period of time or ongoingly. So, you know, as long as you have an open mind and you're prepared to try, then just doing a little bit is better than doing nothing. So we'll be doing the weekly classes and the weekly walks. And then from there, myself and Dean are arranging to do something once a month, which is a little bit more testing, which will give us that focus for the month, as Darren's gone on to say, as opposed to just a weekly basis. We have the bigger goal at the end of each month. That might take us a bit further afield. We'll do the Three Peaks, we'll do Pen and Van, we'll do something up locally with the Presellis, and just do more events and some engagement stuff, and maybe some coffee mornings up at the Cricketers with Dean and Rachel up there. So just giving people the opportunity to come in, to chat, to be open, to meet new people, to have that social cohesion, and just try to build a more positive platform between now and the next 12 months and beyond.
No, fantastic. I mean, I love the sort of the synergy you guys have got, excuse the pun, but also bringing together, you know, people from, you know, our local area, and also being able to go, look, you know, this is what we've got available for you. If you ever need this, at least they're aware of it, you know. So yeah, best of luck with this, guys. We can't wait to follow the journey, of course. You've got our backing on this one at Pure West. So Darren, how do people get involved if they would like to take on the challenge of climbing to base camp at Everest next year with you?
Go on our website, signpostcymru.com. Okay, there's a talk to me button. Access us through there. All our social media, you can send us direct messages. Funny enough, I fly out on Friday out to base camp. I'm taking people out there, and then I'm climbing a mountain called Island Peak. Again, we can only do what we do because of the amazing public. Okay, the amount of people that raised money for us for the last 3 years is astronomical. It's close to £200,000. Okay,
Wow.
and that's why we can do what we do. We got no government funding. Yeah, we have the odd funding here and there, but we can only do what we do because of the amazing public and sponsors and businesses that believe in us. Okay, guys. And before we knock off here, one thing I want to say is that if anybody in Wales is struggling with their mental health, access our services. We don't care if you're in Pembroke Dock, we don't care if you're in Wrexham, or if you're in Aberdeen, where we're from. We will support you and we will help you. Okay?
Make sure you check it out at signpostedcymru.com, and you can see the details there on the various different streams we've got going on. Guys, thanks ever so much for joining us. Really looking forward to discovering more about the journey of all the training programs. Great to have those walks back, Carl. I'll 100% be joining you on that. And yeah, look forward to catching up again very soon, guys. Thanks for joining us on the show today.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Absolute pleasure. Great to catch up. Thanks there.